Hello and good evening and welcome to I Can't Say It Day. Gotta look at the number here. 324, I believe it is. I think today's the 20th. I'm not really certain. If it is 324, that means I'm tired. Actually, what it means is 18 squared. 18 times 18 is 324. Can't avoid numbers, they're everywhere. 324 was also the Boy Scout troop that I was in back in the day. I remember it being unusual because it was a low number, 324, whereas troops in our area were higher numbers. Anyway, excuse me. So, Boy Scouts. Yes, let's answer the first question. Did I get to Eagle Scout? Yes, I did. My Eagle Scout award is in a plastic tub over there. People always are. My mother once asked a little while ago if it was ever helpful or beneficial to have the Eagle Scout Award, and I had to answer her with a no. I have never found it to be helpful in any way whatsoever. Probably because, my Eagle Scout project was something more my dad organized than I organized. And that's okay. I didn't mind at the time because I didn't know a whole lot about anything. So that was okay. I know that these are supposed to be, exercises to help build you up to become a man. But I was a very immature child, I think, when I was growing up. I mean, I knew what I was supposed to do, but I always had a hard time doing it. Anyway, at least I think that's it. Nah, well, the project, oh, I need to cut my nails. Anyway, the Eagle Scout project was putting a bathroom into a building over in San Leandro. There's a building, the Mulford Gardens Association. And they had two buildings where they held meetings. And one of the buildings had a bathroom, and the other building didn't have a bathroom. So it was my dad's suggestion that we put a bathroom in the second building so that it could be used as a meeting hall. I said, sure, why not? Other people were, clearing out growth for trails and whatnot, but let's build a bathroom in a building. And I don't remember a whole lot about the process, but I do remember my grandfather coming down and bringing a secant, and we measuring distances and whatnot to figure out where we should lay the pipe. So that is actually my fondest memory, and I have a picture of it, of me and my grandfather looking at the tool, trying to figure it out. I mean, I think he knew how to work it, and I was just paying attention. The project was not quite complete by my 18th birthday, but that didn't seem to bother the Eagle Scout Committee. I went before the committee, answered the questions, and everything turned out just fine. But I'm not sure I got out of the process what I was supposed to. And that's okay, because I'm finding that a lot of times in life, the processes that we go through, we don't really get out of them as much as we do later on in life when we look back on what it was we were doing and what we were supposed to get out of it. I don't know that you get out of it exactly you don't know what you're supposed to be getting out of it until later, and sometimes you get some of what you're supposed to get out of it, but you don't fully understand the whole process. Anyway, I think the whole Eagle Scout project is supposed to be like, when you're in organic chemistry and you take 3 classes of it and you get to the 3rd class and you do a major research paper, and it's supposed to be the culmination of everything that you learned in the Boy Scouts, and you take everything that you learned, you put it together, and you apply it and you accomplish this thing. I didn't necessarily get that out of Boy Scouts, but then I don't know if that was my fault or the Boy Scouts' fault. I don't know. Food for thought. All right, this all started because today's day 324. Yesterday was Monday, and it was Way Day, and so I forgot to talk about Way Day. So I got on the scale, 260.8. But then I said, I don't like that number. So I took my kid to school, some dishes or cleaned the kitchen and whatnot. Came back home about an hour and a half later, weighed myself, 259.8. So that has become the official scale, the number for yesterday. And my wife didn't seem to think that that was entirely accurate. And I was like, well, you know, what we're really trying to do is make sure that we're progressing or at least not regressing. And 259.6 is still the same number it was last week and the week before. So I'm not really making, getting any worse. So I don't see anything wrong with delaying this weighing by an hour, hour and a half, just to, get a number to continue to feel good about myself. It's because, but if I did get 260.8, honestly, I would be telling you 260.8. But I fudged the numbers a little bit just so that it can be a little bit lower. What do you all think? Okay? Not okay? All right, well, it's time for bed. So I am going to head off to bed. And there's not too much else to say other than that. So wish you all a pleasant tomorrow, and we will talk to you then. Bye.